Your brain generates thoughts as a baseline physiological function. Treating a thought as a request for action is a category error. But you keep answering. Quiet protocol, the single label protocol. You sit down to work. A familiar thought surfaces. You engage it. 30 seconds later, you're 3 thoughts deeper. Nothing resolved. The thought is louder now, not quieter. You try harder to dismiss it. It comes back. You promise yourself you'll address it later. Later arrives. The thought is still there. This is not a failure of willpower. This is the architecture running as intended. The brain's default mode network generates a near-constant stream of self-referential, predictive content. Medial prefrontal cortex, posterior cingulate, angular gyrus. This system does not distinguish between important thoughts and noise. It generates. That is its function. The analytical-professional pattern treats every generated thought as signal. The assumption, if I thought it, it must need a response. The prefrontal cortex routes it into the executive loop for elaboration. Elaboration produces more thought content. The loop continues. This is the rumination loop. Trigger arrives. Thought is granted. Elaboration begins. The trigger amplifies. More elaboration follows. More triggers surface. The loop does not self-terminate. The system keeps checking for the suppressed content to confirm it's gone. The check itself reproduces the thought. Suppression is not the exit. Suppression is the trap. There is an exit. It is called the single label protocol. Step 1. Notice. The signal is repetition without new information. The same thought, arriving again. No new data. That is the trigger. Step 2. Label. 1 word. The default word is thinking. Noise. Replay. Worry. Hypothesis. These are variants, not a menu. If you find yourself choosing between labels, the choice is the loop. Default to thinking and move on. 1 word is enough because naming the thought engages the right prefrontal cortex and attenuates amygdala reactivity. A second label becomes elaboration. Elaboration feeds the loop. Single is the active ingredient. Step 3. Return. 1 breath cycle. 1 physical sensation. The next single concrete action in front of you. Not a task list. 1 action. The thoughts will keep coming. You are choosing which ones receive a reply. You don't owe every thought an answer.